right, time for step number what? 6. Here we go. Okay, so now you know how to make money, right? You go out and you find one single person, one, with a problem, and you solve that problem for this one single person, and they're very happy and they pay you. Now you have made, or rather earned, money. Yes or yes? So let's do an example here. Let's say you earned $100 for helping this one person. Let's just use that number because it's easy, okay? So one person times $100 equals what? $100 earned. Yes or yes? All right. So now you know how to earn one unit of money. In this case, the $100, right? One money. Here we go. One money. Great. Here's a question. How do you earn some money? Okay, you know how to do one money. How do you earn some money? Same formula. You find some people with that same problem and you solve that problem for them and they are very happy and they pay you, and now you have earned what? Some money. So in this case, maybe you help 10 people in a day. Okay, so now that's 10 people, right? Times 100 is $1,000 that you've earned. Yes or yes? Okay, good. So now we've earned what? Some money. Simple, right? All right, here we go. Get revved up. This is going to be a good one. So now, how do you earn a lot of money? And the answer, of course, is in the words a lot. So we do the exact same what? Formula. If you want to earn a lot of money, all you have to do is solve that same problem for who? A lot of people. Yes or yes or yes. Now let me ask you, how many of you would want to help more people than less people? Most people, right? If you're listening to this, I would think so. And that's great. So now, instead of helping one person in a day, or even 10 people in a day, your intention is to now help what? 100 people in a day. So 100 people times $100 earned is how much? $10,000. Let me ask you a simple question. How many of you could handle making $10,000 a day? Well, I'm sure a lot of you said yeah, sure, of course. But for most people, it's impossible. And here's why. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are a massage therapist, and you are truly gifted. In a 1-hour session, you can heal anybody. And you are great. You are great at articulating this. And so everybody knows about you, and you actually have 200 people lined up outside your door waiting for you. What do? You shoot yourself because you can't do it. You can't physically do 200 massages a day. So you are stuck. You're stuck at the number of massages you can physically do because you have set your business up in a way where you have to personally, let me repeat that, personally be the one solving the problem for the problem to be solved. And this is the same problem almost all personal service company owners have. And the same problem almost all employees have, in that if you have to be there for the product or service to be provided, you are limited in the number of people you can help. And therefore, you are limited in your what? Your income. Again, I want to give you as much value as I possibly can here. So here is another life-changing principle directly from our $1 Million Business Secrets program. And again, if you're in a position to do so, please do yourself a favor and write this down. Wealth rule number 1. Here it is. No limits on your income. I'm going to repeat that. No limits on your income. That means that if you are getting paid in any way, shape, or form for your time, what's the word? Your what? Time. Because there are only 24 hours in your day, your time is then what? Limited. And therefore, so is your what? Income. And you have broken wealth rule number 1. Okay. So what's the answer? The answer is step number 6. And here it is. This is critical, and hardly anybody does it. Systemize. You must systemize the process of how you solve the problem so that it can be done without you. It could be delivered with a product or with technology or by having it provided by other people such as employees or partners or affiliates or subcontractors or whatever or whoever, as long as you don't have to be there for the problem to be solved. You know, I'm a big believer that a good teacher should walk their talk. So let me give you a personal example. My live programs are held in over 20 different countries. And I actually have 7 other trainers that travel all around the globe to teach them. And on an average weekend, there must be somewhere at least 3 or 4 of my live programs going on somewhere in the world. And here's the cool thing. I'm not at any of them, because the program and the delivery of the program and the operations around the program are all set up in a what? A system. What's the word? System that does not need me to work. And that, my friends, has a name. Can you guess what it is? It's called freedom. Freedom of choice. I can teach a course or not, and it makes no difference to the success of the business. And here's the cool thing. Instead of making less money, I actually earn a lot more money because of it. And so I'm teaching you to do exactly what I do and works in the real world, good or good. So, can you now see the importance of systemizing so that the problem can be solved without you being there? And so, can you now see that you must, here's the words, listen closely please, listen closely here, replace yourself. You must replace yourself. Again, if you have to personally be there for the problem to be solved or the value to be delivered, you are proverbially screwed. And here's the worst part. So are the possibly thousands of people who need your help. Remember, the entire objective of this class was to teach you how to make a lot of money and, what's the word, and help a lot of people. A lot of people. And if you have to be there for the value to be delivered, you cannot help a lot of people, and that sucks for everybody. True or true? Here's our declaration. Please put your hand on your heart and repeat with me. I create a system so the problem can be solved without me. Repeat again. I create a system so the problem can be solved without me. Okay, now let's repeat together. I make a lot of money and help a lot of people. All right, good job.